like one of my greatest fears ile time vile mushina kanikisema nikiraise mtoi wangu ni siwezi taka mtoi wangu adanganywe na Hollywood about these things you call a soulmate and love at first sight and all that crap sindio because the minute you start believing that you can only love one person is the minute you do some of the very dumbest things ever. So kuna story imehappen jana usiku na story ni the Nairobi Hospital Finance Director alipigwa kisu mara 16 mpaka kadedi alipigwa kisu na dem fulani. So now you have to think about it. Why would a girl do such a thing? Most probably this dude was cheating. So dem alikama kajidanganya
ile seti alimuka ati phone yake hana.
Yeah. So dem amejidanganya ile ngono anapatia umse ndio the best. This guy will never cheat. Machiki. So uharibu life yako because umsali have ngono place ingine. Ama what could this dude have done? Ile inge cause hivyo umchape cause unajua zindengwa crime of passion yeah. Like hata makarawa kiinvestigate hizi raya zime study psychology ka FBI au juaga kuna ile ukichapwa one mara moja alafu dedi hiyo mostly kwa crime of passion continuously ni mtu alikuwa anataka ku make sure because at some point you stop fighting unajua hivyo mso give up to it you stop fighting hata unaacha kujini inakuwa tu
at some point to unconscious sasa your body is in shock.
And she kept nini and this guy was groaning and groaning so it happened Masaiza Woodley estate yeah alafu ilikuwa just tukienda asubuhi around 6 am alafu he was the Nairobi Hospital Finance you can try and imagine this was someone who was highly paid
guy was making money
yeah and I always say I'm lucky because I've never had a dramatic woman to this level like the ones who turn violent. I've never been slapped by a woman. Sijai mwagiwa maji na dem, sijai screamiwa na dem zileza kukuja all up in my face. I've never had all those experiences. That's why watu nashindagwa why hata mseka lambisti kutapata I follow his business whatever but his view on women has never been mine. Views Americ's on women have never been mine because I've never dealt with dramatic women. But more feel ni kama it's an energy that people nini. I have a dude of mine who's dealt with so many dramatic women from Kenya to Zambia. I know you know the dude. Yeah, from Kenya to Zambia, like damn. Kenyan woman is dramatic, Zambia woman is dramatic, whatever. Like damn, like.
But I think you might find yourself Nichino alisema I keep attracting the wrong ones.
Yes, ndio nasema like kuna watu wale
attract yako ni you keep attracting the cool ones.
Yeah. So but ikitu nezataka kujua like why would you throw away your life? And it's not just about the girl, it's also about that ki a-hole. Naga kile ki a-hole kilitoka sijui wapi kikaingia kwa gari kikaenda na axe mpaka
alitoka Meru
Moi University
nafa kaenda sijui ni Kisii ama I don't know
Moi University Eldoret. Ati Judem alikuwa amekikataa. Really?
Okay. Sometimes unaona hiyo of a reliance of expectation. What happens sana ukiingia kwa relationship
yeah,
there's one thing hata ukifanya hizo my equations kulikuwa na zile vitu zilikuwa zina remain constant na sana hizo vitu za constant zilikuwa zina have kuwa na kitu ina enhance your reaction ndio ku revive but that doesn't mean it's not there. That is love.
Yeah,
you know sometimes ukiona msee ni kama ako ameenda sijui amesahau huyu amefanya nini. Yes, I know I love you but you know you're there of course your sparks ziu kamna zinaisha.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you msee ati ana kazi yako ama udema na kazi yako. So sana naona mistake wase wanadu in this time and age ni kuangalia ule msee wako compatible with for social media.
Yeah, yeah.
See life. So of course anaenda afanye hivi unapata wase they have been tipped off na vitu dogo sana. He didn't do this, I expected him to do this, he didn't do this. He was to take me out, he went sijui akaenda akapigwa picha na huyu akafanya nini. Petty-ish. So they expect that ile image walikuwa na msee from day one you at have to maintain, and it's very hard. Even if you expect that from someone ni huyo msee unampatia burden big, na msee kuwa na burden big utapata ashaanza kukuavoid. Anaenda na seek happiness elsewhere. So now you uko pale kwa simu na unaona because you are too much hakuambia place yako, you know.
Unaanza kumtafuta.
Yeah, inaenda ikiwa hivyo.
So before niendelee na hizi story, kuna kitu nimeona hapa nani ameandika. Who is it? Was Mathaline nasema mwafu kuna kuanga na moment of insanity. I'm not justifying what the lady did, but damn, I'm sure there were signs in that. And that's what I normally say. There's no moment of insanity when it comes to looking at your life. You always have to value your life. Musamaga, like if you enter a relationship, you have to love yourself. The minute you I love you whether I love my life, then that's the time to end the relationship, because that means you can do something very dumb. And that means that hauko sawa. Hakuna vile unafaa kulove mtu wako more than unajipenda. Lazima ujipende kwanza. You have to love yourself so that you can be able to share your love
with other people.
If you ukisema unapenda mkidi wako more than the nini, yes, that makes sense. Your kid will always be your kid.
That's your creation.
But your lover will not always be your lover. Things can happen.
Your lover was loving someone else
before you.
Of course.
Unacheki. Alafu they are individuals. You are two strangers who decided to make something work, yes? But as strangers, you are still individuals. Murzaachana. So if you have that in the back of your mind that this can end, it helps you with dealing with a lot of ish. Inawezaisha. Na ikiisha, sawa. I'm going to be depressed about it. Me, there are very many times I thought I was in love. You get like every time niko na kazi wa kupatiwa, you get, I was in love because I was obsessed. I was like, wewe kwani hujanipatia? And I did some in quotes lambistic things. You get ngile time nilideliverga nishapatianaga flowers zikaenda BAT, remember? Ile kitu ya BAT ile, the preacher's daughter. You know about flowers, the preacher's daughter. Yeah. Then the best I ever got from the preacher's daughter was a kiss. Am I 12? Then after I got the kiss, I was like, I am going to hate it. I was given a date on Saturday. Guys, she didn't show up. I drove my car. That's the sort of ish another dude would have carried an act. So I'm like,
you didn't give me. You got.
Yeah.
Nishaingara. Kwanza nilikuwa nimepromisiwa mechi. Some chick hapo tulipatana online. So it was akaniambia by the year ile time takuona na kupea tu. They're like, wow.
Oh damn, okay.
I'm like,
it's going down.
Like, you know you uko young. You kana kuambia na kupea you get you dropped you guy. But that day kwa nakumkaya my a white shirt.
Yeah.
Na kajako with a black tie. Kuna katu yani mse hip. Guy alienda offline akadeactivate account. I think it was a dude.
Oh damn, I thought it's someone you'd met. It was me when I talk about the preacher. It was someone I knew.
Ata commit you guy. Kuna yenye like me promise ya. Of course you've been through that.
Yeah, I've been through that.
Unapatana guy hakuna hachukui simu.
Akumbuki hata kuna this other one ile unakumbuka kingine kale nikatu kuna katiana kaishia majuu. Then I told you at some point she came back and you remember the power of my nose. I was like, what the fuck, you stink. Something was stinking and something was off. Like, what's going on? Then later kaniambia she gotten some chlamydia from some Nigerian dude. Chlamydia is serious, man. She came wearing a short skirt. Again, she was stinking. I was like, what the fuck? Dema mekanyaga mavi ama kitu kai. And by that time, I remember around your time watu kwa fikiri mnoki until nisikie it's a Nigerian na chlamydia, you guys. Shit. Fuga yo kunoki lisha haraka ja. Like, oh no, it was not even like that. It was not even his whatever, it was his tongue. I'm like, shit. Like, tongue has chlamydia. Yeah. Na hiyo story lisha tu hivyo. Like, I ndo kitu mu insisting on. Like, okay, for men, for women, I don't know how to advise women when it comes to this. But for men, musamaga, like, you need to deal with as many women as possible. Me, I have so many stories of things that happen and things that didn't happen, things that could have happened, things that... So you go through that whole spectrum of heartbreaks, being whatever. I don't think there's any type of sex that I ever wanted to have, nisha have. So I don't need whatever. But now, ikikam to girls kuznachiki mathelin unaanza kunishtua jo bcause mathelin anasema frustration, desperation and fear of failure can make you do crazy stuff. No mathelin, no, that's your mind trying to justify. That's your mind trying to justify. Me, I've been in situations and I've never thought about killing a lover. No. If I was to hear that these two are not just lovers, that this dude had gone and maybe akamolest mtoi wa udem, I'll understand. I'll be like, oh, okay. But at maybe someone cheated on you, or someone has told you they're not going to marry you. There's 7 billion people in this world. I say me 8 billion. You can get someone. There's always someone somewhere there, out there for you. But you'll need your freedom. Freedom is the number one thing. Yeah. The only thing that separates you from an animal is freedom. Is being able to wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I'm going here. And after here, I'll go here. That's the number one thing that separates you from an animal. Sindio?
Yeah.
Because any animal can be caged. They are lying, oh, the king of the world, king of the jungle. Naigo pahali, Nairobi National Park. As king of what? Nacheki? Yeah. So that's an animal. So you have to separate yourself from the animals. And for you to separate yourself, the first thing is freedom. Try to maintain your freedom as much as possible. Sometimes it's beyond your control. But if you come to love, mi nikisikia kaule dem, a 77-year-old dude died akiwa na 32-year-old girl. The girl will be blamed, but it's not her mistake. It was his time. Najua vile tulisema, come and go. He came and going. And went. So that happens. But hizi la lava, mtu amekuacha. And even nikisikia dem ameua na juu ya property, at least I'll respect her more. But never about love. Yeah, property hizo vile nasikiaga ati
watu wako na serious.
Yeah.
Watu wanapata tu kwa septic tank.
Ama umekorogewa simiti jo.
Yuka ukipatikana kwa septic tank, watu wanakuangalia. What a waste.
Yeah. Alafu, vile wanasemekana gati kwa sapere mademu kurogeaga watu simiti.
Pole pole.
Yeah.
Na
still unafaa kunaenda tu na every month unafaa kunaenda tu nichape x-ray hiyo ni still hiyo ni mawe
unapeleka nini unapeleka blood samples zao kwa lab za blue cement za blue triangle
so kuna hiyo
you find your products here
afu mimi itabidi uweke hiyo simiti because I'll put some tiny cameras hapo kwa kitchen hai afu ni zile za tukitaka kukula niko like okay alafu switch plates like ikifika hiyo level I'm switching plates but it should never reach that level but nini Mathalin all I'm trying to say is don't try to justify when you justify these things like unajua nini unajua you end up doing them because the human brain inakuwa that powerful the minute you start giving it reasons because always say like just move on like it's a new world as a woman you don't have to get married unajua and this is unachiki na zile raya fuse lambistics zimekuja zokole because lambistics kusema kaza woman's job is to get married nacheki that's his view of life mimi nikiangalia the 21st century woman she doesn't need to get married
because our friends pia madam when nisha advice of course when wananiambia sati I'm that experience when it comes to this but me I'm a fighter of just protecting your peace na kuna yenye waniambianga cause unajua mademu kwa my age like who are 32 saa hiyo washaanza kupanic wanawambia but no you are happy nawambia are you happy yes nawambia like it's no one will judge you at whether you go married or not you know they'll be judging you but were you happy what did you do say lazima watu wakama wanza kureevaluate because sahi being in a relationship is very hard it's very hard right now
because temptations are much
of course they're everywhere
temptations are everywhere
they're everywhere so they're like are you happy I mean niko happy if you want a kid kama ni mtu unapata you can get a partner siku hizo watu wanakama naambia na ni aje mimi nataka tu mtu ina nini niko separate ways ama dem anaenda anapata bora anasema okay yes pia hii niko na mabeshto wamekuwa hivyo mimi niko nataka mtoto but I don't want to commit him from you I'm like okay if you're okay with that ni sawa but niko na issue like trying to do something and then you end up to regret later because you're trying to fit in a system that you're not capable of being kukaa
sino kwambia TV medanganya watu
medanganya watu sana
medanganya story is just soulmate there's nothing like a soulmate you just get along with someone you come and mnakaa pamoja and then you start finding your similarities and your differences. You have more similarities than differences, you make it work. One of the reasons why marriages our parents used to last for long was because of that. They used to use more reason than hurt feelings. Your feelings will always get hurt, najua. Alafu kuna msee hapa ameandika nini, kuna msee anasema mwafu kuna vitu fai kuongelea kaa huyo dem unajiekea manzi. Hii ni upuzi. Huyo dem walikuwa watu wawili kwa nyumba, si ndio? Unless this guy stabbed himself 16 times, then why did she run away? And why was he screaming as he stabbed himself? So one thing tunajua ni dem alimdedisha, si ndio? That's not even whatever. That's not open for debate. Even every article that's being written inaandikwa hivyo. Dem ali Ian mtu ajistab 16 times.
No.
Alafu alikuwa kwa neck, kwa
even
back.
Twice.
Sijui kwa neck, kwa back na kwa nini.
Because tuseme if you're having that mental disorder,
yeah,
you stab yourself place vital.
Hata
you lose so much blood, you won't even have the energy to stab places zingine.
Yeah.
So of course that is, it's not self-inflicted. Those are not self-inflicted wounds.
Because what hata nikwambia juu kitu ilikuwa it's a very interesting, because even she lied because she lied when people came to ask. Kuna kitu alisema, that's why mse ajue kwa nini tunabonga juu story. Atubongi tu vijua zetu ni mbaya, tunabonga cause it
happen by the way.
Makes sense kabisa.
You know kama if this is the first case, watu wanaweza kuwa like but naweza kuambia kwa mtaa zimekuwa like Kabete sub county zimekuwa like 3.
Yeah.
Ukienda places zingine ni like 4. Ukienda wapi ukienda tu kwa news. Kuna mwingine, there's a guy who was stabbed 23 times.
So sikia umse
pia
according to Mongari atufai kubanga hii story because hatujui but story ni Maigo's body, umsaitwa Maigo, was found with 16 whatever wounds 10 at the chest and others on the side. So umsa alikuwa anajistab kwa chest. Afu kwa ni udem alihepa. Buda jo, situletea hizo jo. Hisi mainstream media jo, hii podcast Buda jo. Unajua like
we talk about ish that has happened.
Alafu hii kitu ndio inafanyaga hata one of the things tulifurahiaga vile internet ilikam up ni tuko tunaweza kuona more media than Kenyan media. Because Kenyan media ilikuwa inakuwa ujinga. You have to be neutral. You don't have to be neutral. You can call out wrong. Unajua hivyo? So majuu kuna kuwaga Fox Republicans, MSNBC Democrats. This neutral bullish is bullish. And that's why nasema there's no way someone already stabbed 16 times. Yes, it can happen, but I doubt. And if he stabbed himself 16 times, why did she run away? That's why she's the prime suspect. Sindio? So Buddha, usituletee jo za ovyo jo Buddha. Unajua kuna mtu kunafaa kutumakaji tuombe na tukutumaga jo. Sifanye jo tukutume huko jo Buddha jo. But so kuna story musamaga like you always have to value yourself. If you're entering any relationship, your lover owes you nothing. If they wake up one day and they don't want to continue, it's okay. Nilikulipia shule. Ziweni ulilipa. Unajua hizo? Mbona garaya zikijustify. Kaule ile raili move na shoka sijui ki move across. Sijui kwa inatumia go damn do. Yoni kuna raya inampatia kende for free. Ati hivyo?
Yeah.
So like, you have to know like at some point lazima ukae chini ushindwe dem amekunoki how need to spend do kwake. As soon as everything is transactional dem feels nothing for you.
Acha nini la kuanga kama na kulike sana nini hizo nini la kuanga tu na mtu akujua kuna mtu anajiforce by the way lakini kama tu unamwambia sijui utambaia hii akienda place utafanya nini hiyo kosi kiisha
semaga juu ukiniacha ni sawa kosa kwa machali ndio mufaindikiwa fani. Unajua kwa madem at least kuna kuagana ile like girls, unajua vile usemaga like girls wanakuagana ile that window. The reason why you can never marry strictly based on beauty ni madem beauty fades with time. Unajua like with time inakuaga squeeze of course because of going to the gym and what you can stay as beautiful for as long as possible, but hauwezi base your relationship strictly based on beauty because that will fade with time. What happens when that fades? Are you going to keep running after 20-year-olds? Unacheki? Looking for the fountain of youth. Unacheki? So kuna hiyo, but sasa kwa madem kumekuwa na hii ujinga ya madem pia kufanya hizi crimes of passion. Kuna ule dem moja sijui kwa nashinda Miss Langata. You remember that girl? She's so cute. whatever, she's a murderer. Cute gani kodem alistabigi like some very young boy 19 times I think. Nikumbuka kitu kayo
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 19 number 23
ilikuwa 23 times.
Nakumbuka.
Remember Bislangata prison. Bislangata prison. She was sentenced to death. No, hapa 22 stabs. Alistabua dem. Chali yake.
22 23 yeah. That's the case I was talking about.
Alimstabigi 22 times.
Yeah.
Afu akajitetea. It was that she tested positive for whatever. HIV. Really in 2020 whatever. Die. So hizi vitu zote kila nasema like you have to love yourself first. If you can't love yourself, don't love someone else because it's going to end up badly. It's going to end badly. That's guaranteed. It's going to end badly. So the minute to make up like hudem nampenda kujishinda. Stop it. Kwenda huko. Ibadera yake sema hivyo hata kani kuna nyahunyo jone za kusiti nyahunya mgongo. Nampenda kujipenda kwenda huko. Alafu wacha tu digress kidogo. There's this one dude that I knew. That I know and you also know hatuwezi mtaja. Let's protect the innocent. So this is a dude that I respect, but it's reached a level where I'm starting to lose my respect for him kidogo tu. And the reason behind it is mujuaga vile as men saa zingine tunakuaga sex driven and we do very stupid things because of sex but this dude is over 30. So when you're over 30 there are risks you're not supposed to take. So when you've started a family you have to have a certain level of respect for your wife. That means if you're cheating, don't cheat using the family car because accidents happen. So now let me take you back to one of my dudes. So there's one of my dudes was dating this girl and it was his neighbor. So he was a dude of Nari pia. He was the Don kama to RAPCHA. So he started dating this girl who was his neighbor. They started messing around. So before you know it they were friends with benefits. So they start messing around. Then this one day this girl came to him and told him like, yeah, you know what, I've gotten a richer dude and me and you are never serious. This one was meant strictly for
I'm out of reach
for her.
Like,
yeah. So seems like apatia dem blessings zake like sawa yenda zako nini. He was a cool dude. And someone I hung around wouldn't hurt a girl because she said she's moving on. Left the dude left the girl. They still could talk but they were never screwing. And then of course he moved. So he moved away. Then one day the girl calls him and she's on the other side and she's crying and she's like, that guy destroyed my life. So the guy is like, what happened? So apparently this is what happened. The dude was rich, some Luo rich dude. So they used to mess around and it was this a girl Toto type dudes. So he'd take her out for places, like far places. So there's this once they decided to go to, I think it was Naivasha. So liamua kuishia Naivasha. So she got into the car, sat on the passenger side. He sat on the driver's side and they started going to Naivasha. Remember, that's not her seat, that's the wife's seat. Okay, but she was there and she was comfortable. The wife thinks the dude has gone to whatever for work, Bali, blah blah blah. They have many cars, so normally he'd fly out and he'd just park at the airport and just fly out. Akirudi anachukua gari yake anaingia nayo, sindio? I don't know how long you can park, but that's what he used to do. So si wife and assume this dude is gone because he had another phone. So amechukua na dem wanaishia Naivasha. What happens, man? You don't own the road. The other people using the road. So someone came akakuja kwa lane yao. Alikuja kwa lane yao. Human beings, the first instinct mtu waganayo ni nini? What preservation? Self ama others?
Self.
Yes, self-preservation. So what did this dude do? This Luo dude swerved the car hivi. Sindio? Dem. Gari kakuja direct kwa dem. Pap. Ikamgonga. She got paralyzed. Waist down. So now she's stuck on a wheelchair. Vituka kujisaidia hizo kushonde kuwat. The impact was so bad that the dude was also, he was unconscious. He had to go to the hospital then. So wife wake baadaye anaitwa, dude iko kwa hosi. fanaambua hey, hata mwenzake iko pale, so finds the two of them in the hospital. So that's how the wife discovered that this dude was cheating. So 2 things, you're cheating. Sijakata, never judge a man for cheating. I've cheated, najua, I've done that ish. I was not a settled dude, so whatever. But musemagadi, it comes, kuna a certain level of responsibility of, if this is your kind that you share with your wife and your kids, don't bring that shit around. If you're rich enough, use other means, sindio? Another thing, kwa dem, if this is that family car, it's not yours. You're sitting on the wrong seat and what, so dem yuko kwa wheelchair. So your story nakupatia, because this other dude, like, it's a dude I respect, then I see him doing all this shit using, because this dude is now using his wife's car to fuck around. Like, what if something happens? Because life like life
inakonyanga, like, you know, uko kwa gari na nini, kwa gari na, it's either uende place, there's some chick we used to place nilikuwa na do research. And then of course alikuwa guy in toxic relationship. Juali niambia like tiashai jamia nani the husband, ati aliingia tu hivi, alafu the fact that he wasn't picking up calls wherever he was, vile tu aliingia tu, alidrive in past the gate, ati alivunja vioo zote za gari.
Miapo ndio nakuacha haraka kabisa.
So unajua ushaikuwa na ule colleague anakuambia story uko like what the hell, yaani ukimwangalia hivi she's beautiful by the way, wale wajaka nini light skin, rare to come by, but alikuwa anabonga vitu zingine, I'm like wow, story ngani niambia ati wewe huko mnapenda sijui kumangamanga na sijui wapi, naomba wao wenye mnaenda nao wakufe kwa lodge. So of course
that's crazy, that's a psycho.
Like of course you alisema kitu crazy, but nikajua life inatakanga tu fuck around and you find out. Sana ama jamaa huenda na those hizo ma sex capades, na madem unapatanga some issue to ime happen because you are the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person. The same way create, it's like una disrupt the pattern, because kwenda hapa umeambia msee hivi, ukienda hapa umeambia msee hivi, na zote ni lies too. Of course a few people wanajua where you are, so sometimes onanga life has a lot of payback
kuku bring back to nini,
because inataka ku reorder the way things are, because uko used to some certain pattern. I don't know, ni life tu wagatu.
It's life ila tu. Alafu vile life can get all up in your ass. So
there's another lady alisema sijui ameenda wapi, somewhere alikuwa na fly out somewhere, and then wakaenda somewhere na nini, boat ride, then the boat sank.
Damn. Damn.
Si story ya unakumbuka back in the days, nini wa Hospital Hill walimu fulani walikuwa wameenda, see there was a couple that kuna wase walikuwa somewhere else but walikuwa huko, but they were not supposed to be there. So it happens.
It happens. And ile kitu tunasema tu ni stay safe out there. There's nothing wrong with enjoying life as long as you know you kitnashana kusema life can get all up in your ass, like things can get, things change so fast, and just play safe. I know these things, they look like they are worth it. Ajua kama especially mtu akiwa young, ngono inakuwaga very important, unajua. Na musemaga like go through that phase, if you have to go through it. Alafu acha hizi manini, na kwanza kuingia kwa highway juu na mpango wa kando, watu wana risk highway ya Kenya. Kuna kuga na kifala fulani kati sema unatoka ile route ya Meru, kuna msana anapeleka Mira hasa wa Mira, unajua vile drive I take it. So it's nini, but it's studio dem ni sad because it's a girl I know. It's a girl that I know, so it's one of those zile nikimwangalia niko zile za like damn man, like I know this person, so like